Hey guys, welcome back to Mountain Bike Adrenaline. This video is sponsored by Doritos. Go ahead.
Delicious.
Anyway, it's time to head on to the final area of the 4 areas that are in this game. It's time to go to the Grand Canyon.
Let's wrap this game up, yeah.
Let's go to the arid desert, you know. We got another bike that's just another straight up upgrade. And
so does the left side only upgrade the speed, brake, and resistance, and the right side only upgrade the...
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, the left and the right sides of, like, the bikes and the riders, like, let's take the riders, for example. You can kind of classify the 6 riders into, like, the 2 columns, sort of. And all 3 on the left are dudes. And all 3 on the right are women. And, like, the
stats that are better
stats-wise are, like, slightly different. Like, there's maybe 2 stats where, like, the numbers switch.
Yeah.
And as you go down the row, the male characters you unlock just have straight-up upgrades from the previous male characters. And the female characters have straight-up upgrades from the previous. So, 4 out of the 6 characters are completely useless.
That's true, yeah.
Once you
figure out your skill set, only one character is important.
And even
one
then,
of the 2 characters that might be important.
And even then, you've got to decide on whether you want more resistance or whether you want, like, more concentration mode or faster recovery.
Now, let me give this game some credit where it's due. This area looks different than the other areas.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna say...
I'm surprised a little.
I'm actually gonna say this area, well, you certainly, you know, actually get a sense of speed. You know, sort of going down the
It looks like you're kind of gaining some speed.
trails. And I've got to say, you know, even in the challenge mode, all the events are surprisingly less bullshit than, like, the previous game.
Bravo, game.
Like,
it's a little bit...
It actually...
A little bit too late.
Yeah.
But bravos nonetheless.
You know, I was reading those reviews that you mentioned in Hawaii, in the Hawaii videos, and along with, yes, the paragraph where people, the paragraph focused on the wheelie events.
Yeah, they just love it.
Kidding.
They fucking love it.
Along with that, at least I think I read the IGN review, and... Yeah, they gave this game, what, like a 2.5 out of 10 or something? And they said, sometimes you take a corner just right and you get an actual sense of speed.
Yeah.
And it almost feels fun for a second.
Basically.
I'm pretty sure they were on this level when they felt that.
Right.
Because, well, that was
Look at this. This looks, if the whole game played like this might be fun. This could be
And, you know, later on I actually, like, end up going so fast down things I, like, need to brake. I mean,
right. See, that's where you're towing the line between really fast and adrenaline. Adrenaline.
You're being on the edge.
Yeah.
You know, like an extreme sports game should make you feel.
Ought to make you feel.
And I'm not saying that, like, when I play Tony Hawk, I'm feeling like I'm about to fall off, off my board at any second.
But like the event makes you think,
Yeah.
I'm going fast, but I can't go too fast. I better hit this just right. And this game doesn't make you feel that way, until this level.
I'm in the zone. You know, my hands are gripped around the controller, white hot knuckles. You know, I'm butt clenchingly in the zone.
Butt clenchingly.
Yes.
In the zone.
In the zone. For
your butt couldn't be clenched more.
Yes.
Just like
for like a
you
quarter.
You could crack an acorn.
A quarter.
A fucking acorn.
I'm in
between those cheeks.
I'm in the zone for like a quarter of a second.
Right. Yeah.
And then it goes away. And
then in this game,
it goes away as I like go off.
Your butt is flabby as always.
In this game,
like you're reading the dictionary.
In this game, right after I go off of a 100-foot jump and land like smoothly and keep all my speed, I go off a 1-foot jump and just stop.
Right.
Right.
Or you slightly touch the control stick and your guy turns a full 360 degrees and you're like, I don't know how I did that, but I wasn't rewarded for it anyways, so...
Yeah. And then you fly into the air a little bit, but since you're turning left or something, your bike just
stops.
No, your bike just spins to the left, and then you do a 90 turning at like 110 degrees.
Right.
I don't know.
And then you're left wondering what happened.
And then your guy goes, yeah!
Oh, yeah.
And then the music goes, what?
It makes some noise! God damn it, I can't wait for this game to be over.
Yeah, I think it might be in this video where I get that track with the really fake electric guitar.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, maybe I should go drag my guitar out again, and we can have a second like heavy metal, video.
I don't know. It's kind of late. People around us might not appreciate that.
Oh, we can wait till tomorrow. Jeez.
We could, yeah.
Of course, them hearing this recording means that we didn't follow through with that.
That's true.
And after all, no one on the internet wants to hear my guitar playing again.
That's true. That's also... I mean, nobody in this apartment wants to hear it again. Anyways. So, how much did you like... What's it called? The Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon was... alright.
Was it grand?
Yeah, it was.
Was it canyon?
Does it look canyon?
Like,
we're never really in the canyon. We're kind of on the wall of it.
Is there any way to fall into the canyon?
Well, yeah, you fall off the side, and then the game starts to fade to black, and it resets you, and you're back on the ground, and you start riding, and then it fades to black again, and then it resets you.
Yep. That sounds like this game.
Like, back in the Hawaii video, I didn't exactly know what you meant when
How
that
tight
happened.
of a turn were they expecting you to make there? Hella tight.
That may have been a little bit of user error, but I don't remember. It's been days.
Years.
Days, and
Decades. It's been minutes since this game was released.
Apparently, the actual selling price of this game started at $15.
Oh, well, that's okay.
How much did I buy it for? Like $8?
Something like that. So, I guess it didn't get marked down very much.
Yeah, I guess I only got it for like half price. I don't know, that almost makes me feel a little sad.
Right. That almost cheapens the experience more than the game was already cheapening the experience.
I mean, it's still more of a $4 game.
Right, it's still an extremely shallow, not a $15 experience.
Why is Johnny Mosley Mad Tricks the cheapest game I could find at Vintage Stock?
That is
for
a
this
good
video?
question. For the amount of quality...
For the amount of quality it ended up producing. I mean...
and not just because of the stupid story we came up with, and not just because of, I don't know. Like, the game was wonky and stupid and technically unsophisticated, but still, the game had more going for it than this.
It was one of those games where it's almost like a group experience. That bonus video where you, Alan, and I were all trying, and, like, the game kept fucking up in brand new ways.
We're reminiscing about Johnny Mosley like it's a road trip.
Yeah. It's like one of those activities that you never want to do alone, but
Oh, you certainly want
friends.
Well, you wouldn't want to do it in front of your friends if you had any self-respecting friends, but of course we don't. So it was fun for us relative to this.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly wasn't like. I mean, we've had a lot of fun playing. Oh snap! Anna's available.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna switch to her next video, so we can finally get this whole see how the stats barely. Why are for the riders just upgrades of the previous riders?
Like it doesn't make it okay. Skier X made all the other characters except for Johnny Mosley maybe completely pointless in Johnny.
But the rest of the characters aside from Johnny Mosley,
right? If you took out Skier X, who's an extra character, and took out Johnny Mosley, who was
just straight up better.
Well, was kind of a douche.
You got a bunch of characters with
their own strengths.
Yeah, still only different by like a point or whatever, but not like characters that just got better than previous characters.
I mean, if that was the case, they didn't need to make it selectable characters. They could have just had 2 characters, and then you just get points that get added. Either you get to select where they go, or maybe you don't. It doesn't really matter. There's no point in picking a lower level character now.
And I mean, this system would almost be fine as well if they didn't advertise on the back of the box, pick between 6 unique characters.
That's true. They're not unique. I mean, they are unique. They're just not. I don't even know how to describe it.
They have a slightly different hairstyle. different color for their clothes.
But one character is just better than the next.
Yeah, kind of like the bikes. The bikes are also in 2 different rows of just getting better than each other.
Right, like, I don't know.
You'll see.
There's no
the challenge
drawbacks
mode.
to picking any of the good characters.
Yeah.
Well, last video coming up.
Yeah, coming up.
Are you guys ready to pick something new to play? Well, you guys might not pick. I think we'll pick.
Well, I mean, you guys can all pick something new to play if you want. I mean,
obviously, we have no control over what you guys play.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Doritos.
But you have all the control over what I play.
Right, yeah. No, we're puppets.
Yeah. Join me
Master of Puppets!
Join me next time.
Yeah.